Here's Sparkles. She went and got us some paint water. Oh, that's what we're going to put it in. Okay. Welcome to Creative Companions. Hi. We are live. Welcome to Creative Companions. I'm Kim, also known as Sunflower. This is my granddaughter, my sidekick, River, also known as Sparkles. We're happy that you're here. As always, we're going to take our time getting ready and gather our things. We're going to be making pirate hats and pirate costumes today, perhaps an eye patch and a sword. You'll need a paper bag would be really awesome. I have found that using a paper bag for these hats is the easiest way to go. You might want some duct tape.
For the sword and the eye patch.
Right. Some cardboard of different shapes and sizes. And some black paint for sure. And brushes. We also have scissors here. You're going to want some kind of like art knife. String. This is or yarn or something thinner than this would be better, but you know, to tie that eye patch on. But I have some other ideas about that as well. You'll need black paint for sure, maybe white, some brushes. Take some deep breaths. Let's just be thankful that we're here. I'm really glad that we're here. I'm always happy to have River with me, sparkling. Yeah, just take some deep breaths and take your time. This is Creative Companions, where we're all believing mirrors for one another. I believe in you and your creative progress. We do these creative projects together just to do the thing. To play in our imagination station. So this morning I didn't think I would do a live feed today. I didn't really feel like it. And River said, "Oh, Granny, you can do it. Come on." And I said, I haven't even thought about what to do. And I don't know who said, "Let's be pirates." One of us did. So we decided to do this pirate thing. I'm going to get a different cup. You all at home, just take some deep breaths. River, take some deep breaths and just get ready to have fun. We don't have to be nervous. We're just going to have fun creating together. River has a new friend. And that's her new puppy. Whoa, his name's Calvin. He's the baby. Snort. He's a snorter. So, you know, just get in your space and get everything that you think you might need. Something to drink, if you want. Some paint water. Yes, drink water. It's very important. I feel something tick. What is on my face? That was a little bug. We're outside. It's kind of humid. Scissors. You might want scissors. Yeah, so, okay, so let's just go ahead, and we always do a little mini meditation at the beginning. We're going to do this standing today. We usually sit down, but let's go ahead and stand up and just get you, like, wiggle around, like, because we're going to want to, like, be serious and control how our bodies are moving and cutting and painting and stuff. But for the moment, let's just get our sillies out. High five, high five, high five. Yeah, we can do it. If you have a friend there with you, just high fives. High fives. Feel that slapping? Woo, woo. Whew, now calm down a second. If you're by yourself, you could just clap, 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 and then stop. Hold your hands together. I feel warm and tingly. Take a deep breath. I'm very thankful to be here and for blue skies. What are you thankful for, Sparkles?
That it's nice and sunny out, and I hope it's not so hot out.
Yeah, not as hot as it has been. So coming into a place of stillness and gratitude, happy to be here in the present moment. We're just going to be present with each other, with our environment, with the video. And if you'd like to watch this or any other videos later, the best place to do that is on YouTube at Art by Kim Keffer. And you can see other, the lighting's really not that great today, but that's
Sorry.
okay. You can see other videos of Sparkles and I. So we're gonna start, I'm starting with a paper bag. And the first thing I did was cut the bottom out.
This is what it
Cut the
looks like.
bottom out of the paper bag.
This is what it's gonna look
And
like.
then cut one side. And that's what she has here. So I cut the bottom out, and then I just cut the whole thing apart so that I have one big piece. And can I unfold that for a minute? This is what we're going for. I'm going to unfold hers for a minute. So as you see, this was my paper bag. So this was one side of the paper bag. And then I just left that other piece, a whole big piece. So that way I have two different size hats. And the dog is tearing up anything we leave on the floor. Helps us to remain in the present moment, that little dog does. Okay, so the next thing I'll be showing you is how to take this rectangle paper bag and fold it into the shape of your hat. And as we do these creative projects together, we really are conscious and aware of our thoughts. I want to show you, you know, because we never know where we're going to end up with this creative thing. This is my top hat I made, and you can do this with us on YouTube too, out of cardboard and duct tape. And that's all, and then I just decorated it. And I changed the decorations on this based on the season and stuff. Like, I totally dig my top hat. And we've made little mini ones too. And so we've learned we don't be nervous, and we don't like try to think about the whole thing like at one time, because we really can't. You can only see with your headlights, they say, right as far as you can see. And so that's as far as you go, and then you can see further. So right now, just go ahead and cut that paper bag apart.
Okay.
And now I'm going to take the small side, the small piece that we cut. So we have two pieces, a big piece and a small piece, and the bottom. We don't need that bottom, but you could use it to make a really tiny one, I guess. So what we do first is fold that in half with the writing on the inside. Okay, so now we have a rectangle that looks like that. Okay, crease it, fold it. Now, I like to fold that in half to find the middle, only to just mark the middle, and then unfold it again. So now I know where the middle is right there. So then I can fold it there, like that, and again on the other side. So those two meet, see? See, Rover?
Yep.
Okay. And then you fold up the bottom to meet that, right like that. And then the other side the same. Ta-da. Crease them. And then look at this. You open it. Ta-da. Now this one is too small for River. However, maybe, just maybe, this silly little dog could be a pirate too. Oh no. But I'm going to take that bigger piece. Look at him chewing everything. Where's his duck? Give him his duck. I'm going to do the fold again if you'd like to see. So this is the big piece of paper from our paper bag. So we cut the bottom out and one side off, and then we have this big piece. And we're going to fold it again into a pirate hat. So we fold it in half. And we fold that in half just to mark the center. Then we fold the flaps in, the corners in. It might help if you lay it down flat on the table. I'm just holding it up like this for demonstration. Lay it down flat for a minute to crease it. Crease those nice and hard. And then we're gonna, does it fit me? Not really. Fold these sides up. And I think this would fit me or Sparkles. Look at that! Arr, she's a pirate. Nice, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think what we'll do, and one thing we're recognizing in Creative Companions is any thoughts we might have about the creative process as we're doing it. We just keep that silent. We don't want to do a lot of thinking. Just go on to the next thing. So we folded our hats. Let's set those aside for a minute. And we're going to create an eye patch now. And River, let me see something a minute. I had the idea that if this hat, right, fit you big enough, we could just hang the eye patch right off of there. So when you put the hat on, the eye patch is there. What do you think?
Yeah.
Right? So we could make that out of paper or cardboard. I think cardboard maybe cardboard so it's a little bit sturdier.
Let's start with the swords. I know how to make this sword.
You want to start with a sword?
I know how to make
Okay, use your assertive voice.
it.
Okay, so we'll come back to the eye patch, I guess, and Sparkles would like to make the sword now. Where is my utility knife? There it is. Because I will do the cutting for you.
So, what you should do, if you have a piece of cardboard,
Speak up so they can hear you.
Okay.
Mhm.
So if you have a piece of cardboard and you cut from the side and then do like a super coat and then stop somewhere, so it's like you're doing a heart.
Okay,
Just
I
half
can,
of a heart.
like this,
Yeah. Basically like that.
basically like that. This dog
Yeah.
is chewing my foot. Just breathe and don't be irritated by the kids and the noises and things around you. Just let them help you relax more into the present moment. Take a deep breath. So does this work, this shape? Or do you need me to cut something different for it?
Cut something different.
Okay, so what do you need me to cut?
So I need you to cut so like cut it like that and then they have
Okay.
to cut float at the end.
So, cutting this in like a half circle kind of shape. The dog is chewing the chair and I'd rather he didn't. Here, chew on this. Here, let me cut it again. Sometimes with the cardboard you cut it once on one side and then you can turn it over and cut it again on the other side. This is almost like a half oval shape we made. But this is the blade part, right? And then what? Could you also, if you wanted, cut a little bit out here?
Yeah.
You want me to do that?
Yes.
Just a little.
Yeah.
Yes, please. We are creative companions and we're helpful and kind to each other. Yeah? That doesn't
Yep.
look right, does it? Is that where it wants to go? Or do I want to make it really sharp, like to the end, like that?
So we're making a sword right now and we're kind of having trouble.
That's okay. And
Yeah.
like we talk about on Creative Companions, sometimes we don't do art because we think, oh, I need the perfect thing to make a sword and I don't have the perfect thing. Well, cardboard's everywhere. You can find some cardboard or some paper. And it's fun to just like improvise and make stuff out of whatever you have, you know, like, and just give your creative mind time to play and go, what could we cut out of this cardboard? Does that seem like a pretty good shape?
So the next thing, you take it, I don't really care what kind it is. We have long teeth, so cut like right in the middle. And
Okay.
then like cut off a little bit so it can be a little bit shorter.
Okay. So,
And
so is this fold a good, is this going to be our handle?
Mhm.
I'm not sure how this is going to work yet. Are you?
I do know how it's gonna work.
What if we folded that? So we cut like a almost square here. What if we folded that? What do you think about that?
What do you guys think?
I like it. It almost looks like Captain Hook,
Ew.
doesn't it? What if it went like that?
I don't think.
Nah. I think I want to cut this a little bit more down. And so you can always cut more. You can always do over. You know, you can always go back and make it amends and make it better. Or just completely do over. We have lots of cardboard, so just try. I know what to do. Let's fold that. No, the dog's going to. Here, how's that look? What do you think about this, River?
Nice.
Okay, so Then I would just say take a duct tape here and here to hold
Beep,
that.
beep.
Beep, beep, duct tape.
Let's do this.
You know, it's good to have an attitude of gratitude and be grateful for your day first thing. And, you know, we're learning, oh, there's that puppy going to chew up our bag again. We're learning self-care and, you know, taking care of ourselves. So waking up and being grateful for our day. Today we made breakfast and had French toast together. And,
Not really.
no, not really. Actually, River made French toast and had French toast. But that was great. And we saw it was like, wow, that was really easy and quick and yummy. Like, so, and then taking the time to just let your artist play every day and don't rush yourself. And there's no right or wrong way to do that, any of this that we're doing. As you see, we're making it up as you go along. How's that work for you?
Yep.
You think that makes a good sword?
Yes.
Okay, so we also so far have folded our hats. And I wanted to attach an eye patch here, River. So will you model this for me?
Yes.
Okay, so if you don't have a model, you could just put it on yourself and go to the mirror. Make sure you smile when you go to the mirror. Hello. Love yourself and say, oh, I love you. That's a nice pirate hat. Let's see where the eye patch would fit on. And maybe you could even mark that. I don't have anything to mark it with except paint, so let's go ahead and put out a little bit of black paint. Doesn't look like it's going to squirt out.
You can put it in here.
Okay, I see you want me to put it in the egg carton. Egg cartons work good for holding paint. We're going to need a good bit of black because eventually we're going to paint that whole thing black, I think. Or we could just paint like
Rainbow.
skulls or rainbows, yes, on it. It doesn't have to be a scary pirate, right? So I have that curve already cut there, so I'm going to just continue that to make this eye patch. And I'm going to leave it long at the top. You know, like I said, we're making this up. We want it to attach to the hat so that when she puts on the hat, the eye patch is right there. So let's make this part a little smaller. This is looking like a music note, so let's round it up on this side so it doesn't look like a music note.
After when you do that, take some tape.
And remember to take some deep breaths always. You know, that makes your hands steadier. It keeps you in the present moment to breathe deeply. If you deal with anxiety and get nervous, anytime you take some deep breaths, it just flushes your system with oxygen and calms you down. So find yourself doing a few of those now and then here. Oh, that's pretty good, right?
Yes.
Okay, wait, we gotta see where it flows.
Deep.
Yep, okay. You wanna put this tape on here?
Yes.
I'm gonna show you the other way to do it too. But she wadded up a piece of tape, see, to hold that to the hat. So we put it up in there. Decide about where we want it. Right about there. I need you to let go of the hat because we need to see how is it gonna sit. Okay. So this needs to go right all the way up in there. Right about there. So we squeeze it together and hopefully that tape will stick. But I'm also going to take it off her head, turn it inside out, kind of lay it down, and I'm going to make a long strip of tape to put across there on the inside. I can show you. See? I just put a long strip of tape in there. See if it works for me too. Arr, matey. Oh yeah. Here, put it on. It looks good. I think it got slid over some. Wait a minute. I want to get that off a second. See what I mean? Oh, I pulled your hair. Sorry. See what I mean? You can always move it. All right, so I'm going to move it over this way because I felt like...
You can always move it around.
Right. And then let's try it again. Okay, and where's your sword?
Where's my sword?
Where'd your sword go?
I don't know what.
Now you also could take some string and like make a string go around your head to attach that. Oh, you found it. So, oh hey Rose, hi. This is Sparkles. I'm Sunflower today, and we're being pirates. And we've got a sword and a hat with an eye patch. This hat is just being a little... There we go. Well, that works. Now, I would say let's paint it black and find the biggest brush you have. We already put out some black paint. And I would say, yes. You want me to paint it? Okay.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to paint the hat. She's going to paint the sword. I wouldn't use a lot of water with with any of this straight paint because the paper and the cardboard will suck up the water and then be too wet. So I wouldn't use any water with this. Look how easy it goes on. Nice. I'm just painting that black.
I'm painting.
And while you're doing that part too, just take deep breaths, take your time, or do it quickly and sloppily, however you feel like doing today. You know, let your kids self-play however you want. Take your time if you want to. But I do recommend always remembering to breathe. Really, that's all you have to do anytime. To survive today, all you have to do is breathe in and out. And you don't even have to think about breathing. You just breathe, right?
Yeah.
Do you think about it? Do you tell yourself to breathe, or do you just breathe?
Sometimes I just breathe and sometimes I say,
Yeah. Do you ever notice that you're holding your breath, and then you go, hey, you need to take a breath?
yeah.
When does that happen to you?
Sleeping?
When you're sleeping sometimes?
Yes.
Oh, and it wakes you up because you were holding your breath? Sometimes when I'm nervous, like when I'm driving in traffic or something, and I start to get nervous, I realize, oh wow, I'm not breathing, I'm holding my breath. And then I also notice that my whole body is all really tightened up. Like, ah! So just taking a couple deep breaths really helps all of that. So let's do that now. Wherever you are, take a deep breath and do it again. Sigh it out. That's what we do when we come home from work and stuff. One time I drove a really long way to my friend's house, and there was traffic and stuff, and I was stressing out on the drive, you know. And when I landed and got to her house, I felt better. But then when I went inside and sat down on the couch, the only one home was the dog, a really big dog. I sat down on the couch, the dog was on the floor, and I just went, and the dog did it with me at the exact same time. It was great. It was the big heavy sigh of relief. Good. Your body feels that sigh of relief too. This feels good. I like how this kind of paint is this poster paint? No, this is acrylic. Well, I like painting on paper bags, I just found out. It goes really on smoothly and nice. It looks really nice. It's going to make this hat look like vinyl. I'm amazed. That's the other thing. When you just say, on this day at this hour, I shall be creative. And then you just do that and show up. Well, you're going to learn new stuff. You're going to think new things. You're going to make things you never thought you was going to make before. Thought. Oh. I like to use the word thunk. I know it's not correct. Think, thank, thunk? No? Stink, stank, stunk? No.
Sure.
What'd you say?
Sure.
Sure? We could say that?
Sure. Yes.
Why not? The English language is strange. Wonder if anyone here speaks any other languages than English.
Spanish.
Do you know some Spanish? Robert?
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro,
Cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez.
Yes.
There, we know how to count to 10 in Spanish. I took Spanish in high school. I remember it a little bit.
I don't know this one. Lemonade. I'm pretty sure it means lemonade.
I know Feliz Navidad means Merry Christmas.
Oh boy.
That's because there was a song that I remember. So songs help us remember things, smells.
But I don't like how you're gonna.
You know, when we talk about in Creative Companions ways to stay in the present moment and just identifying what all your senses are doing in the moment. What do I smell? What does the
Paint.
air smell? So I smell a little paint. What's the air feel like? It feels dry. It's not very humid today. What do I see? What do I see in my present moment? I see River looking for some different colors of paint. I see the computer. I see the screen with my face on it.
I see me trying to get
What do we
something.
hear? What do we hear? Practice the art of listening.
You talking.
Yes, we hear me talking. I hear crickets.
Oh, yeah,
I hear the hum of the hum of the
How many?
what is that? Air conditioner over there.
Oh, yeah.
Hear it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Trying to get some
It's
food
fun to
out.
make different noises too. That helps us be present. So like just now when I went I just saw that butterfly. That humming felt really good. And like put me a little more in my body, if you will. If you will. So there we go. I have painted it black. I folded these flaps in on one side one way and the other side the other. Maybe just, yeah. I like one being up. So I need to paint the back side of this one. Paint the back side.
I'm
Maybe
using
it'll
some
stick
glitter.
then.
I'm using
Oh, glitter. Oh, that's a good idea. So she's using glitter on the sword. You could also wrap that in aluminum foil if you wanted. Hats like this also could be made from aluminum foil quite simply.